There are moments in life when you feel an inner pull away from situations or people that no longer align with your peace or growth. Sometimes that quiet instinct is your own awareness trying to guide you toward better choices, even when everything around you feels uncertain. Many people describe these moments as a form of spiritual reflection, where life encourages them to slow down and observe what truly matters. If you are experiencing confusion or emotional heaviness, it may be a sign to reassess the environment and the relationships you are giving your energy to. Not every connection is meant to continue forever, and not every path is meant to be followed without question. Trusting yourself can be a powerful step toward clarity. Take time to think carefully about the decisions you are making and the direction you are heading in, because your future is shaped by the choices you accept today. Sometimes guidance does not come as loud instructions, but as subtle feelings that help you avoid regret and move toward stability. Let patience and awareness lead you instead of fear or pressure, and you may find that clarity arrives when you need it most, bringing a sense of protection and renewed strength. Every step taken with awareness becomes a quiet safeguard for your peace, helping you move away from confusion and toward a more balanced and grounded life that feels steady and intentional. Learning to listen inwardly allows you to respond wisely instead of reacting impulsively, creating space for better understanding and emotional balance over time, which supports long-term peace and stability in life. Overall growth. Personally, my precious one, pause for a moment and think, why is God warning you now? Why not yesterday? Why not tomorrow? Because something is unfolding in your life that needs immediate attention. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because every line carries a piece of the puzzle that heaven is trying to put in your hands. There is a man who smiled in front of you, but behind that smile, there was another story written. He spoke sweetly, but his silence carried hidden deals. He acted as a friend, but his steps carried shadows. God has seen what you could not see, and today, the veil is being lifted. You may feel goosebumps as you hear this, because your spirit already knows. It has felt uneasy around him. You have ignored the signs, thinking it was your imagination. But heaven does not exaggerate. Heaven reveals. And right now, the Spirit is shouting, stay till the end. Don't skip. The name will shock you, but it will also free you. Because once you know, no one will ever be able to deceive you again. This is your turning point. Beloved, let me tell you how heaven works. When God warns you, it is never to scare you, but to protect you. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. This man's shadow has been around your blessings, delaying what was meant to come to you. His words created a chain around your future. His actions tried to dim your light. But he underestimated something powerful, your connection to God. You are chosen, and chosen ones are always saved before the trap is closed. That is why you are here. That is why you cannot look away. Stay till the end, because the story is opening like a scroll, and the name is carved inside. There were nights you cried without knowing why. There were moments you felt betrayed without having proof. Heaven saw it all. God has been watching silently, waiting for the right moment to pull the curtain away. That moment is now. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Your life is about to shift once the name is revealed. And when you hear it, you will know deep within your soul, this is why heaven sent this message today. Dearest soul, lean closer, because this is the part where heaven prepares your heart. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The name that is about to be revealed is closer than you think. You have trusted. You have opened your doors. You have given your energy. And yet behind your back, secret conversations were happening. A deal was signed in silence, and your name was spoken in places where your presence was not. God says, beware. He is trying to save you, to pull you back before you are touched by the consequences of another's decision. But don't be afraid, for you are not alone. Archangel Michael has been circling around you, placing his sword between you and the harm that was meant to come. The reason you are still standing today is because heaven never left your side. And now, the final piece is about to be shown. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because the name, yes, the name, will shock you, but it will also open your eyes forever. Once you know, your life will never return to blindness. This is your moment of awakening, my beloved child. Breathe deeply, because what is unfolding right now is bigger than your imagination. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because the curtain of heaven is being pulled back in front of your very eyes. The man that God is warning you about is not far away. He is close enough to touch your life, close enough to influence your days, close enough to stand where your blessings were about to fall. But the Spirit says, beware, for the truth is breaking open. You must hear this, because once the name is revealed, your steps will never be the same again. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. You have seen pieces of it already. A strange hesitation in his words, a look in his eyes that did not match his smile, moments where silence felt heavier than any noise. You ignored it, thinking it was nothing. But heaven did not ignore it. Angels recorded it. God wrote it down. And now the time has come for you to see with your own eyes what was hidden in plain sight. Stay till the end, for the revelation will land suddenly, like lightning that cuts through the sky. This man has been playing two roles, the one you see and the one you cannot see. In one hand he carried friendship, but in the other hand he carried a shadow. He thought you would never discover the truth, but he forgot who is standing with you. He forgot that heaven defends the chosen. He forgot that God never allows his child to walk blindly into a trap. My dear reader, there are moments in life when intuition feels louder than logic, when you sense that something important is unfolding even before you fully understand it. This message is about paying attention to those inner signals rather than rushing past them. Sometimes people enter our lives carrying mixed intentions, and at first, everything can appear meaningful, even destined, yet with time patterns begin to reveal themselves more clearly. You may notice inconsistencies in words and actions, or a feeling that something is not fully aligned. Instead of fear, this awareness is an invitation to reflect more deeply on what you truly value and what you will not accept in relationships. Not every connection is meant to stay, and not every encounter is a warning. Some are simply lessons that shape your growth and understanding. What matters most is how you respond when clarity begins to form. Do you ignore it, or do you allow yourself to see things as they are? Life often speaks in subtle ways through timing, behavior, and repeated experiences, encouraging you to trust your discernment. Even confusion can become guidance when you slow down and observe without attachment. In the end, the goal is not to predict outcomes or assign destiny to every moment, but to become more aware, grounded, and honest with yourself about what feels healthy and real. When you choose clarity over assumption, you protect your peace and move forward with greater strength and self-respect. Ultimately, wisdom grows when you listen calmly, question gently, and allow life to reveal truth without forcing interpretations or rushing conclusions over time within you. My child, have you noticed? Whenever he speaks, your spirit feels restless. Whenever he promises, your heart feels doubt. Whenever he draws near, a heaviness follows. That is not imagination, it is revelation. Your soul has been signaling, but today God confirms it with words. Beware. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. And here is the divine truth. This man is not a stranger to your life. He is someone you allowed into your circle, someone you trusted more than others. That is why the name will shock you, because betrayal never comes from far away. It comes from the ones you thought would never turn. But hear me, beloved. This revelation is not to break you. It is to free you. Heaven is pulling you out before the weight of his shadow can touch your blessings. Stay till the end, for the final unveiling is near. My beloved child, this moment is heavier than all that came before. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because the truth is now pressing closer, and heaven is moving the veil aside piece by piece. God is standing in front of you like a shield, saying, I will not allow my child to be deceived any longer. The man whose name is about to be revealed is not standing far in the shadows. He has been walking beside you, speaking to you, sharing space with you, and yet keeping a secret you were never meant to discover on your own. Every second you stay here, another thread of the hidden fabric is being pulled away. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. This man did not appear by accident. He studied your heart, he measured your kindness, and he thought he could use it. But what he did not calculate is that heaven was watching. God says, I have seen every whisper, I have counted every hidden plan, and I will not allow it to touch your destiny. That is why you are hearing this message now. Look closely into your memory, beloved. Do you remember the times when his words sounded too perfect, when his presence felt too sudden, when his promises felt too easy? Those were signals. Heaven was tugging at your spirit, trying to show you that not everything was as it seemed. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because the name is not random. It is a name that connects to your life, your trust, and your steps. And when you hear it, it will shock you, not because you never knew the man, but because you thought you knew him fully. The shock will come from the realization that someone so close carried a double face. But remember this, beloved. God did not reveal this to break your heart, but to protect it. Heaven reveals so you can walk free, no longer bound by lies, no longer delayed by shadows. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The final page is about to open, and when it does, everything will make sense. My beloved child, stay with me right now, because this moment is unlike any other. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because every word I speak is leading you closer to the unveiling. Heaven is not playing with you. This is not ordinary. This is divine timing. God is placing his hand over your heart, preparing you for the shock of the truth. The man's name is drawing nearer, and when you hear it, everything inside you will say, now I understand why I was warned. Beloved, listen carefully. You thought this man was for you, but heaven says he was placed to test you. His presence was not random. It was calculated. He knew what you valued. He knew how to appear as trustworthy. But what he hid in silence is what God is about to reveal. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Every time you doubted him in your spirit, it was heaven's way of tugging at your soul. Every time you brushed it off, heaven waited patiently for this very moment. There are secrets tied to his name, conversations you never heard, deals you were never part of, words you would never imagine were spoken. But God was present in every whisper, and now those whispers are being brought into the light. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because this revelation is your freedom. This revelation is your release. And remember, beloved, when the name is revealed, it will sting at first. It will shock you. But right after the shock, you will feel a wave of relief, because suddenly everything in your past interactions will make sense. You will see how heaven was protecting you all along. You will see how Archangel Michael was standing between you and the trap you almost stepped into. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The next step of this journey is the closest you've ever been to the truth. The name is almost here. My beloved child, you are standing right at the edge of revelation. Don't skip. Stay with this moment, because it may feel like you are closer than ever to an inner truth that has been quietly forming within you. A realization may surface that doesn't arrive with noise, but with a deep sense of clarity, that touches both mind and spirit. Sometimes, what we feel in silence is not fear, but intuition, shaping itself into understanding, guiding us to notice patterns we once overlooked. And as these inner signals come together, they form a clearer picture of our experiences, helping us reflect on relationships and situations with more awareness and balance. It is not about labeling anyone or assigning blame, but about understanding how perception evolves when we grow emotionally and spiritually. In that space, old doubts can transform into insight, allowing you to revisit memories with calmer awareness and a stronger sense of self-trust. Rather than expecting sudden revelations, this is a gentle unfolding where understanding arrives step by step, shaped by reflection rather than urgency. The more you pause and observe, the more you begin to notice how your intuition has always been guiding you quietly in the background. This awareness is not meant to create fear, but to bring calm clarity, helping you move forward with steadier confidence. Ultimately, what you take from such moments is not a dramatic shift, but a quiet strengthening of your own inner voice. In that stillness, you realize that understanding was never outside you. It was always unfolding within you, patiently waiting for recognition and acceptance. Carry this awareness gently as you move ahead. Let it guide you toward peace, clarity, and grounded understanding always. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because the air around you is heavy with truth, and the name that has been hidden is pressing against the silence, ready to break free. God is not whispering anymore. He is declaring, "I am saving my child. I will not let them walk blindly into this man's plan." You are standing at the final door, and behind it waits the identity that will shock you. Think of it. How many times did you feel a strange pause when he spoke? How many times did you notice his eyes shift, his words hesitate, his promises fade? Those were signs. Heaven was sending signals, but you did not yet have the key. Now, the key is here. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Beloved, the truth is not meant to destroy you. It is meant to free you. That is why heaven chose this very moment to reveal it. The man whose name you are about to hear is not far, not unknown, not a stranger wandering outside. He is someone close enough to touch your days, someone trusted enough to step into your circle, someone bold enough to hide in plain sight. But his mask is falling, and when it drops, the name will echo in your soul like thunder. Stay till the end, because this is not just about a name. It is about your destiny. The second you know, your heart will align with heaven's warning. Your spirit will breathe lighter, and your steps will no longer stumble. My beloved child, don't skip. The next heartbeat could carry the name. The next breath could release it. The next word could shock you with its weight. Stay with me, because heaven is about to reveal what you were never supposed to discover on your own. My beloved child, stay with me now, for you are standing in the very center of heaven's revelation. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because the truth is no longer far away. It is breathing down your neck, waiting to be spoken aloud. God is saying, the trap they built is collapsing. The mask is falling. The name is about to be revealed. Beloved, remember how many times you questioned yourself. You wondered if you were imagining things, if you were being too cautious, if you were simply overthinking. But heaven says no. You were not wrong. Your spirit was alert. The uneasiness you carried was the voice of God whispering, beware. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. This man thought he was hidden, thought his secrets were locked, thought his plans would never be discovered, but he forgot that heaven sees everything. Every conversation he had in darkness was recorded in the light. Every step he took in silence was already written in God's book. And now, beloved, that record is about to touch your ears. Stay till the end, because the name is about to spill into the open, and once you hear it, you will never see him the same again. Do not tremble, for heaven is on your side. This revelation is not here to break your heart, but to protect it. It is not here to scare you, but to set you free. God is cutting the last thread that tied you to a false image. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end, because the next line may carry the shock you were destined to hear. The name that will make you understand why heaven had to interrupt your life today. My beloved child, your spirit is trembling because it knows. You are standing at the very edge of truth. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because heaven is about to pour into your ears the secret that was never meant for you to discover alone. God is holding your hand in this moment, saying, I will not let my child fall into the arms of deception. I will uncover the one who pretended in light but lived in shadow. Beloved, have you noticed how every sign has been pointing here? The restless nights, the strange silences, the sudden heaviness whenever he entered your space. Those were not coincidences. They were warnings written in the air around you. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Every time you ignored the unease, heaven recorded it, waiting for the right hour to bring you clarity. That hour is now. The man's name is circling like thunder before a storm. It is closer than ever, so close that your soul already senses it, and when it falls, you will be shocked, not because you don't know him, but because you do. The pain of betrayal always comes from the ones who wore trust as a mask. In life, we sometimes come across moments that feel like quiet turning points where understanding begins to replace confusion. There are situations where people may not always be what they first appear to be, and with time, clarity slowly rises like light breaking through clouds. In such moments, what once felt certain begins to shift, and we are gently reminded to trust our inner awareness and the deeper guidance that life offers us. Sometimes, these experiences do not come to break us, but to reveal strength we did not know we had. What feels like uncertainty can actually become a doorway into truth and personal growth. As understanding unfolds, we begin to see patterns more clearly and recognize lessons that were hidden in plain sight all along. In this process, life encourages us not to fear revelation, but to embrace it with courage and openness. Every realization carries the power to free us from confusion and bring us closer to peace. And when that clarity arrives, it often arrives quietly, yet it transforms everything it touches in our understanding of people and situations around us, gently but profoundly. This awakening is not about fear, but about seeing life with greater honesty and balance, learning to trust both experience and intuition as guiding forces moving forward. It becomes easier to release doubt and step into confidence in what is real and lasting. Every moment of truth ultimately leads us toward freedom and deeper self-awareness, reminding us that clarity is not a destination, but a continuous unfolding journey that shapes who we become within ourselves with patience and inner peace. You thought it was chance, but heaven says it was a setup. And yet, God was there, shielding you even when you didn't know you needed protection. That's why you are here right now, because heaven refuses to let you step into the trap he laid. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The name is closer than a whisper, closer than your next breath. When it comes, you will feel a shock like ice through your veins. But then, a warmth of release will flood your spirit. Because you will finally know what heaven has been trying to tell you all along. My beloved child, the reveal is right at the door. The next moment could carry the name that explains every unanswered question of your past. Don't move. Don't blink. Don't scroll. Stay till the end, because heaven is about to show you what you never expected to see. My beloved child, the heavens are trembling with urgency, for you have reached the very edge of the revelation. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because the moment you have been waiting for is standing right in front of you. God's voice is strong. I am saving you now. I will not allow this deception to follow you any longer. The name is here. It is pressing at the door, ready to burst forth like a flood. Beloved, look into your memory. Every strange pause in his voice, every uneasy silence, every promise that sounded sweet but felt hollow. Those were the footprints leading here. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. All along you thought you were imagining it, but heaven says you were seeing with the eyes of the Spirit. And now, the Spirit is about to confirm what your heart has always whispered. This man stood so close, pretending to be light, while carrying darkness. He thought he could play both sides, that you would never see through the mask. But heaven has torn it apart. The moment is now. The truth cannot wait another breath. Don't skip. Stay till the end. When the name is spoken, it will shake you, because it is not a stranger's name. It is someone you let near, someone you trusted, someone whose presence you welcomed. That is why the shock will be deep, but it will also be freeing. For once you know, you will never again be bound by his hidden chains. God says, this is your hour of protection. This is your moment of freedom. My beloved child, don't move away now. The very next breath carries the power of the name. Stay till the end, because heaven is opening the scroll completely. The identity is about to drop, and when it does, everything in your life will make sense. Don't skip. The climax is here. The name is ready to fall. My beloved child, hold on tightly, because this is the moment where the weight of heaven leans directly over your life. Don't skip. Stay till the end, for the revelation you have been waiting for is at the very edge of your hearing. The name that has been hidden is trembling on the lips of destiny, and when it is spoken, your entire vision of the past will change. Beloved, feel this truth. God never warns without purpose. Every second you have stayed here has been preparing your spirit to handle what is coming. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The name you are about to hear is not distant. It is someone who walked into your life with ease, someone who wore trust like a cloak, someone who thought they could move unseen. But heaven has stripped them bare, and the veil has fallen. Think of the patterns, how his timing always seemed too perfect, how his gestures seemed rehearsed, how his words felt borrowed, not born from the heart. These were clues written in your days, but now God himself is holding the final piece. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because the shock is not just in the name, but in the realization of how close the shadow had come. Beloved, do not fear. When the name is revealed, you will not break. You will rise. The pain of shock will last only a moment, but the freedom of truth will last forever. Heaven has been circling around you like fire, and Archangel Michael has been sharpening his sword to cut you free. My beloved child, don't move, don't blink, don't skip. The name is standing in the threshold, ready to step into the open. Stay until the end, because what comes next may feel like a turning point that quietly reshapes everything you thought was certain. It is as if life is leaning closer, asking you to pay attention to subtle signs that were always present, but often overlooked. Something once hidden in plain sight is now becoming clearer, not through shock or fear, but through understanding and inner clarity. You may realize that certain moments, conversations, and feelings were guiding you toward awareness all along, even when they seemed insignificant. Now the confusion begins to settle, replaced by a sense of direction that feels both grounding and strangely liberating. Instead of warning or fear, there is a quiet invitation to trust your own perception and move forward with steadiness. What once felt uncertain now transforms into clarity, as if the noise around you finally lowers enough for your intuition to speak. There is no need for urgency, only awareness that each step is revealing something meaningful about your path. You are not being pushed, but gently guided toward understanding that brings calm rather than disturbance. And as this awareness settles, you may find that what once felt heavy becomes easier to hold with grace. The next moments are about integration, allowing insight to become part of how you see and move through life. Stay present, because what unfolds is less about revelation and more about alignment with your inner truth. In this space of understanding, you begin to recognize patterns not as warnings, but as lessons shaping resilience and awareness. Everything aligns gently now, bringing peace, direction, and quiet certainty within you. Move